Welcome back to the Sutter Podcast. I got Mark to my left, Quinn in front of me. We hot as shit. You know, it's hot. It's hot in here.
I even got holes in my shirt.
Oh, I should never did that. Oh no. Let's get those audios back to a healthy level. How are you guys doing today?
And yeah, that's about it.
I feel that. We're really gonna sweat this episode. I have a feeling. So let's try to keep this on at 30. Let's keep it at 30. We're gonna make it a 30-minute for y'all today. I don't know. I'm not trying to do that. Please don't. Do y'all see my they don't see my legs. I really would. Like, it's too hot right now.
Might as well.
Quinn's
You seem way too content about
it's not gay. It's like, you ever been in the locker room, my guy? Like,
take off your pants.
That's for like a second. That's like for a second.
But it's whatever. Like, as long as we've known each other, like, it's not.
I don't know.
You always be so uncomfortable with this stuff, Mark. Like, come on.
Yeah, you're a little too uncomfortable with this stuff.
Like when you tried to hold his hand, like I think last week, he started snapping. Or was it the week before? This is like everything right now. But what's new with y'all?
Before we started this, I said I watched Toy Story yesterday.
How was that?
It was really good. I still think 1 and 2 are obviously better. 3 is like, it's obviously just because everything's just been changing, so obviously like.
Props to 3 though for being like out there.
3 was wild.
Shout out for them to do it. They could have just made it happy-go-lucky the whole time and just called it a day.
Could have.
No,
they could have kept Andy the same age,
They made adults cry. Yeah. I'm also excited. He told me that Into the SpiderVerse is on Netflix. Like, I'm really hyped to.
You go watch it.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. It seemed pretty soon. It came out in May.
I'm still waiting for Spider-Man Homecoming to be on Netflix. Like, that's the only Marvel movie.
I don't know if you have access to that.
The what?
On demand, like if you have like Comcast or Verizon.
That is the only one I yet to see on Netflix, and I'm like, why? There has to be some like.
Damn, so you still haven't seen Homecoming?
No, I haven't.
And the new Jones gonna come out.
Yes.
I've seen this shit like twice. Homecoming.
With Jake Gyllenhaal's.
Far From Home's coming out. That's the one I want to see.
That's what I'm saying. July
5th. Mark the calendar.
Damn.
No, that's coming out in July.
I know.
Lion King. All right. So I kind of want to talk about this, but I knew it was coming. What?
Stranger Things. Alright, go.
Oh, you were gonna say Stranger Things. I'm sorry, I said Lion King. The thing with Lion King, the trailer came out with Beyonce and.
You didn't say yes or no either. You just looked at you.
I was waiting for y'all to guess more, but y'all didn't.
Beyonce and Childish Gambino or Donald Glover they released a teaser of them singing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?" I believe it was. Mm-hmm. And I knew.
I'm not saying like yeah. I'm just saying like keep going.
Yeah. So that released like a week ago or so, and like once I seen that, I knew what was gonna happen, and then it happened. Did you see it? So basically, like all of Beyonce's fans were kind of talking about how Donald Glover fucked it up because of his singing. Which is like, once I heard that, because I already knew, which I kind of agree with it, but I also hate that they're like shitting on him, because like, I don't know. Because like, Beyonce's singing level and Donald Glover's singing level are completely two different things. Mm-hmm. She can sing Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Like, she has the vocal range to do that. Donald Glover really doesn't.
Honestly, I think they just hired him because they wanted him to deliver a good Simba, which he can.
But like I'm just saying, like for the song part, once I seen that, I was like, he doesn't really have the vocal range to be singing that, like the way it was originally intended. Mm-hmm. So I knew he was gonna get backlash for it, and then that just kind of annoyed me.
Why didn't we just hire the same actors?
They probably dirt.
I don't think so. We probably shouldn't be.
Bro, you know how old Lion King and all those movies are? They're not like 90s movies. Like, we think that, but it's really not. Like Aladdin.
I know that, but it's not. It's still like 19.
Have you seen Aladdin?
Yeah. Oh no, the new one now.
You seen it, right?
Mm-hmm. So you saw it, right? Yeah. It was last time. It was because he didn't see it. But
then they added that one new song I was talking about. It's so good.
Speaking about movies,
what?
I'll continue. Go.
I was gonna throw in, when is that Avengers thing supposed to come out?
That's what I was just about to say. This weekend, Avengers coming out.
But I need an alternate ending. Like, I'm not sitting through that whole thing again for extended scenes of the same ending.
I need to give them their money. They need to beat Avatar. They need to
beat Avatar. Could have put it in the original one. People would have sat through it.
Well, they didn't. That's why they're releasing it again. Because they didn't beat Avatar. They're trying to beat Avatar.
They would have, like, people would have sat through it if they just put those original, whatever they're about to do this weekend, into the movie. Like, people would have watched it. I don't know why they kept it out.
Because they thought that they were going to beat every, like, record.
It still didn't happen yet? It's only, I mean, they got time. Those gonna, like,
But it's not in the theaters anymore.
So they had a reason to
they have to
the
wait.
Theaters.
So the only other opportunity would be when DVD comes out and all that, and whenever they release it on the streaming services, Disney one or all that, which is going to take some time. So rather than doing that, they have to go and.
I feel like Infinity War got there fairly quickly.
What do you mean?
Onto streaming platforms.
It did. It took almost
for the movie that it was it was a big deal.
It took a year. It took less than a year. It came out December and Christmas. It came out.
Yeah.
But.
No, it came out before it. Because I know girl was working for.
Ready?
No, I was working for
Terror.
So it was like October, November.
When what?
When Infinity War
on Netflix.
No, it came out on Christmas. I remember because I had a family gathering for Christmas, and literally I was talking with my cousins, my brother, and I was like, that's when also somebody else we know on Instagram put it on their story, and I was like, what the hell just happened? How did this end up getting on Netflix? And it was literally like on a holiday, and I was like, wow, smart of them to put that. Even though nobody was gonna watch that day, probably, but interesting. Or it was Thanksgiving.
Please don't do that. But then, and also another thing about streaming services, I mean, we already heard this kind of, but The Office is like officially coming off in like 2020 to an NBC streaming service. Probably no one's gonna buy. But like, I mean, people might just for The Office. And on the other hand,
they're just every.
It's funny how we all took something with a little water.
It's hot, guys. Like, we're sorry. It's 90 outside. So it's 90.
And it's like it's about to be 8 o'clock, and it's still this temperature is
like
decreasing.
And we don't have AC.
We're from Philly. We're not used to this fucking Arizona heat.
It's a dry heat.
And it's ridiculous that people in Cali are like in this weather right now.
You're still wearing hoodies and shit. Like, ooh, it's 70. Oh, it's so cold.
Like, yo, isn't that cold to you? It's like, no, you not see the sweat coming out.
Honey, it's 75. Can you close the window? It's 75 degrees. It's my papers are flying everywhere.
I remember it was like 80 degrees, and my family came from PR, and they were like, "Yo, do y'all have a coat?" I'm like, "Nigga, are you serious?"
Like, I really would love to get that type of feeling. Like, yo, it's so hot.
To be that spoiled.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my god, like.
Because I'd be walking around with a t-shirt in 50-degree weather, like.
Facts. Oh.
When it's like December or like February going into March and it's still cold, but like you just tired of it and you used to it, you be going outside not the correct clothing.
Yeah, there's been a couple times where I think the weather's gonna be some way, and then I put the clothes on, and then for my day, I'm like, damn.
Is it a hot 75 or is it a cold
75? Yeah, I'm messing with you. That's why when you look at the weather, you gotta scroll down and look at everything. I be looking at the humidity and what it feels like, because sometimes it be messing with your head. It's not actually what you see.
A new chain?
No. Remember I told you what happened with it?
Oh, yeah.
And I had to get it fixed? No.
Yeah.
I originally had 2 and then something happened.
Okay.
Got mugged.
Nah.
A gypsy came to him.
Nah, I'm a barber.
Speaking of which, I gotta get a fucking cut, dog.
I know, I seen you post that yesterday or whenever.
I was gonna.
And I'm gonna keep posting until I fucking
Till you get one. You always do that. You always there's always a I need a cut post.
And then you know what he says as soon as he gets it, he be like, yo, hide your grandmas. I'm about to come.
I'm back. Hide your mom.
That's what he said.
Hide your mothers. Motherfuckers be thinking I'm joking. No, for real, hide your moms.
If she bad enough, hide her.
Shit, she don't even gotta be that bad, man.
Let me find
I get my dick wet in like a couple months, you know what I'm saying? Your mom could be looking like a motherfucking that joint from Matilda.
Quinn be keeping his camera at work at the baby section. Look at the new moms.
Ooh, find some formula, some diapers. Yeah, I can help you with that.
Anywho.
Yo, that bull cracked me the fuck up. Anywho.
Yo, that John I saw on Twitter for what, like, if someone captioned it, they were like, when the engine light comes on, girls be like.
Oh, yeah. It was like, when girls see the engine light. Anywho. And all these girls.
Oh, so, y'all know how I got into that car accident or whatever.
Whatever, you know what it is. 215.
It happens all the time. It happens all the time.
Right now, Q, etc. Accident prone.
I'm gonna fix this cable real quick while you talk. Oh, it's under the table and everything. I'll laugh. It's okay. Continue, sir.
So was your voice.
So, we doing what's his name?
It's like, no.
Spice Adams. Continue.
Mm-hmm.
Are we too close now? So I'll be doing this. I'm gonna stab
Poking my
somebody.
fucking eye out.
We need to start bringing that table over. Let's be honest.
No.
No?
It's too much.
Okay. We'll just keep being
because it's on small, convenient. Plus, when he gets more shit in here, it's gonna be that table's too big to be, So this joint was nice because it's like.
But like you touching toes.
Well, I didn't touch your toe like today. Just one time. I niggas need to stop that shit real quick.
For as long as we've known each other.
Yeah.
He's like, rubbing his sock on my calf, motherfucker.
How did I know?
He looked at me like, take your pants off. And he's like, yo, you just touched my toe. Like, what you doing, bro?
Right, you see? Something always triggers one of us.
So,
it's the heat. My fault, go ahead.
So, yeah, I got into that accent or whatever. And, my pop, he's texted me, what was it? When he texted me?
I just
Monday.
shower. That's great.
He texted me Monday. Monday. He texted me, he's like, y'all just ordered the parts for your car. I'm like, alright, how much it come out to? Google gonna tell me $612. I was like,
why'd you order them?
real shit though. Like, I felt like he should have talked to me about this because I'm the one gonna have to pay for it.
Now you financially responsible.
Yeah, so it's like, that's more than I paid for.
Not even that. I felt like doing that, he also didn't give you an opportunity to decide whether or not you want to do something like getting another car or.
Well, that's what I wanted to really. So like I said this when I was. So the week that I crashed my car, I was plotting. I was already looking up new cars because I'm like, it's about that time. Like I've had it jump for almost 2 years now. I'm like,
it was already giving you issues before the crash.
So it's like I'm like, it's about to hit 200,000 miles.
I told him cancel the order.
That shit already there.
He called you when it got delivered.
He put express. That's probably why it cost so much.
Yeah, motherfucker hit Prime and shit.
It was probably like 500.
This motherfucker,
he put express. He ended up getting it the day.
They said you want 1 day shipping. He said yup. They was like, you sure you don't want 7 day? You get it. It's free. And it'll come out to only $300. Nope. Give me 1 day shipping, please.
Give me the 1 day. How much is it? It's about like $15 more.
I want to hear about midnight.
Right.
He's like.
On horse and carriage.
They're like, so you want 1 day shipping? He's like, no, I want tonight shipping.
1 day.
They're like, sir, that's $1,000 extra. Give it to me. I'm not paying for it.
Trust me, I'm not paying for it.
He like, matter of fact, throwing some extra shit in there too. But like, we can't give you nothing for free. That's okay. I'm not paying for it.
The parts really $12. He got $600 in parts for his car.
Yeah, he was like, I ordered you a what the fuck was it? Something for the radiator. He's like, but I don't think we need it though. I'm like, why the fuck you ordering? I gotta pay for that shit. The fuck?
Just like look cool,
He like,
it was new. He sold me on it. He got me a good deal.
He like, yeah, I bought you new seat covers too. I'm like, my seats were fine. No, but I'm saying. No, but it's like, motherfuckers I order all this shit I don't even need. He like, I got you new steering wheel cover too. I'm like, the one I got perfectly fine. What you doing? So yeah, like, no, because it's crazy. Like the one day he told me like, oh, I found a good website. It's only $300 for all the parts. I'm like, all right, well, if the website's legit, then just order them. I would go 1 day to the next. 300 or 600. That's 2 times the motherfucking amount you fucking told me, dog.
Shipping $300.
For real, that's why I know this motherfucker did the 1 day shipping. Fucking, I'm mad as shit, man. Cause it's not even, that's 600. I feel like he should have spoke to me because
if he paid for it.
Yeah, not only that, like I could have just been like, no, fuck that shit, just scrap the car because we got the other one in the back too for the parts. That's really what get me mad too, is that I crashed my car. And it's in the same.
Use the shit from that car and to put it into you.
Cause it's the same fucking spot. The other car is fucked up on the same side. That's why I'm like, man, I'm really pissed. Cause it's like the whole point of the car was for the parts, and I fucking crashed my car, and it's the same exact spot as the one in the back. So it's like I can't even fucking use it.
Well, maybe you can still return it. Like you'll have like a return.
True. Like it works like that with everything. Like you could really be like, I don't want it, and not even touch it. Be like, take it back.
You're like, no, I did the no return policy.
So you had to pay extra for that. Like, why?
They said they give me a $10 gift card to any restaurant.
They're like,
if I did no return policy.
Sir, did you want to add the return policy for $5? No, don't give me that shit. Don't give me that shit, because I'm gonna make sure you pay for it. We gonna fuck him so hard up the ass right now.
Yeah, he talking like he getting commission.
And the guy on the other line's like, yes, let's do it.
Yes. Like, how much you get for each part you sell? I was get like 25. All right, split me 5 from each of the 25s, and I'll make sure we fuck him royally. Let's go.
So I like you. So you want the warranty?
You want to work with us?
He's like, get home, order me a Ford F-150 grill. But like, ain't the car you got too? Yeah, but he paying for it. So like, Ford F-150 grill.
Don't tell him. I'm sending to a different address.
Yeah, send this one to a different
He
address.
like, don't your son got a Toyota? I'm like, yeah, but I got the Ford. So give me the Ford F-150 grill, please. Let me get the side steps too, the chrome joints. Yeah, I need them.
Can't get in my car lately. I'm tired.
He like, let me order.
That laugh is. I gotta do it all the time now.
He like, let me get the little rolling cage too. Yeah, I want to put that inside.
Rolling cage.
Yeah, just gets it because the truck big is lifted, so just gets it rolled over. You get the roll cage inside, so like it don't fucking flatten them.
I feel you.
So
now the new job like, what it do, baby? With Kawhi in the car rolling up. My man's rolling up. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody kept saying that in the feed.
Did y'all see that John from New Balance? I had to send it to y'all. I had to show it to y'all.
New Balance.
He was doing like this little thing inside. I don't know where he was. He was inside in the car or something, but he was doing some type of little commercial for New Balance. He was like, thank you, Toronto and the whole country. We are world champions. New Balance, what you got now? Let's get it. And it was so dry though, but it was so dry, his reaction.
But you know what's crazy is he not really like that though.
Yeah.
Like he's really, like he chilling, but it's just like, I don't know, I guess like since being in San Antonio or just like.
I was watching another podcast for Ryan Higa, and he had Jeremy Lin because they're friends, so he was on their podcast. Of course. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even remember the history or how they even got together really, but they're friends, and he was just telling, Jeremy Lin was actually telling them just how like he's actually like a really chill and funny guy. And the reason why he's just like that is because, okay.
What if it landed on the lens on some bottle flip shit?
The reason why he's just like that is just like, he's just like a regular human being, just like every one of us. Like, he just be like in the focus with everything, especially with the whole championships. Like, he's just like not really there. He's just trying to focus on everything. And like, he be joking around just like with everybody else too, like in the locker room. Like, you just don't see it. So that's like the whole thing.
I guess when he's done, like then he'd be chilling.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy about him? He had a crazy ass story though. Like he saw his pop die and shit. And like he still drive. I don't know if he still does anymore, but I remember like when he was in San Antonio, I remember him talking about his car, and it's like a '97 Buick.
Oh, I thought it was a e-dress or Uber.
It's like, yo, this nigga really regular. It's like,
you know, he's Keanu Reeves type shit.
He got a late shift at Walmart.
Motherfucker working Chipotle.
He on the L.
He's selling socks on the L. We all know that boy on the L, the white boy with the big ass pack of socks.
Yo.
Motherfucker, I still see that motherfucker waiting for the 24 sometimes.
Yo, I'm outside standing out my store before heading into work, and like the manager's not there, so I can't get in. And like this Asian man just pull up with all these bracelets, just up to his shoulder, trying to sell it to me. He comes, he's like,
bro, in the winter,
like,
that should
I'm
be
good,
so funny, bro, because that should be so funny in the winter because they got like a jacket on, and all they do is just whoop.
It was nice though, I'm not gonna lie, but it's like I don't wear shit like that.
I need some more oils.
We was talking about that too, like they be walking in, they just be rubbing that shit right on you.
You don't even ask.
They're like, hey, how you doing, boss? Smell that.
Like, yo, now I gotta go shower because this shit smell like ass.
Yo, motherfucker, this shit burning me. What's in this? Bleach?
I remember there was one time at the Mills. That's where it all originated from, really, with all the teenagers back then. And there was this one John that this dude gave my brother one oil, and they called it Obama. I was like,
was it a musky smell?
It was good. It was actually good.
That's why it's called Obama.
Yeah,
it's like, it's actually good.
But it was just funny. Like, I'm like, yo, who came up with this? Like, yo, like, why
what did Jonah you said?
Like, what does Obama smell like? Like, did somebody smell Obama in person? It was like,
that's
yo.
what I think, like.
The Jonah had to know about white pussy?
What?
Or
Yeah,
pink pussy?
I remember that.
Something like that.
Does it really have that label on it? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it smell like? Cotton candy?
Pussy? No, cotton candy.
They sound
I had the
like
Dolce
weed
&
strands or
Gabbana
something. It's like Girl Scout cookies and shit. Like,
Right.
I had the Dolce & Gabbana one. I forget the one I got at the crib.
yeah, that Dolce & Gabbana oil.
Then I had the one I got at the crib. The one I need to get another one of. It's called Summer, All Summer, some shit. It smells real good though.
That's good. You still use them?
Yeah, I took one from my mom too. It got like a real female.
Essence. You got it on right now?
Yeah.
Smell
my wrist.
Excuse me.
That's how they be too.
Oh, yo, where have I smelled that from?
Oh, your mom probably.
Alright, nigga. You said that shit.
You said that shit way too confidently. Like you work for
Oh, your mom, nigga.
That's where I got it from. Yo, so I finished watching.
Cause that's where I smelled it.
Yo, so I finished watching Uncle Drew the other day, and I was in there like cringing at. Like, what he say? Yo, he's like, you left the door wide open. You just got robbed. I'm like,
making all these old head like analogies. Like, don't reach your blood. They should have just did more of them commercials, because them commercials was the shit.
Yeah.
The Pepsi Jones, he did them in Jersey. You ever seen them, Jones?
Yo, you know what they need to do?
Answer my question.
Sorry, no. No, but you know what they need to do? They need to do like one for skateboarding. So it's like Tony Hawk and all of them.
I feel that.
That should be hot.
But no, where that?
And they call that John Cousin Trey or something. Cousin Trev.
Cousin Trev.
Yeah, Uncle Drew originated because of a Pepsi commercial. He pulled up to his old neighborhood and played on like an open court, dressed as Uncle Drew, and he was just turning up on people.
Yo, real quick, talking about basketball. Like, you know, I like sports, but I only know like basic knowledge.
You're not an avid watcher.
Yeah, like I know basic knowledge.
You can't have like a deep conversation.
Yeah. So, in my one Lyft ride to work, this old man was trying to talk to me about sports and shit. So I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, like seriously cool.
LeBron James.
And then,
Yeah, LeBron James.
I'm like, yeah, Kobe Bryant, still
Tom
good.
Brady.
Kobe.
Eli.
I'm like, yo, AI. And then no, but he's sitting there talking to me, and then he said we used to talk about the Sixers and shit, and like the recent, because I knew about the trades or whatever. But then he said some young boy name from college, and I'm just like, huh, yeah.
Shamet.
Nah, I don't know. But all I know is that I don't know. But all I know is that when Bull said it, I was just like, huh.
You got me.
I was like, yeah.
I've been exposed.
I was like, yeah, trust the process.
Am I right?
But yeah,
He's like looking in the mirror like
He's a fraud.
Something's up with this
You
guy.
gotta say some real niche name to see if people really like Lou Williams, my nigga. Who's Lou Williams? Who he play for?
Oh no.
Who's Spencer Dinwiddie?
Bend over,
Trick question.
right?
To be honest, that actually sounds like a Key and Peele name, but that's a real guy. He played for the Brooklyn Nets. Or he used to.
I couldn't imagine. You just said
Anywho, it's like no, but so yeah, like I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm like, damn, like sometimes I hate having a really quiet car ride, but
I prefer
for
it.
moments like this, I kind of enjoy it because I don't want to seem like a dumbass in the whole car ride. But like, I mean, I kept saving myself, and I'm just like, yeah, man, you know, Philly teams just be doing that dumb shit. All the time.
That's all you gotta say. That's all you gotta say.
And I get some going for like a good 10 minutes.
I prefer the quiet just because I don't like the small. I don't like small talk. But like, the only time I will enjoy it is sports, and then most of the time when I talk about it, they don't really know it to the like level that I know, so they just be like, haha, yeah.
Like, yeah, man. Yeah, man, for real. It's crazy. I think that's what he replied.
I'm like, yo, you see what happened with Pascal Siakam? He's like, nah.
What?
He'd be like, no, I don't watch Naruto.
Nah. This is how they do it. You say that and they be like, no, what happened? Tell me what happened. And that's how you tell them, that way they can know.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what it was. That's one of the ones too.
It's like, oh, wait, yeah.
He's like,
Oh, I remember.
because like when we lost to the Raptors, but I forgot what game it was or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I think it was in game 4, and I'm like, shit, maybe. No, not game 4, but it was. We were talking about something else during the game that happened, and I'm like, yeah, I was like, to be honest, man, I don't know. I was like, all I know is that we lost game 6. That's all I can tell you. But like, I had this one car ride.
That shit still hurt. We'll continue.
Yeah, it do. But fucking a lot of the other Lyft rides, like If the driver wants to talk, it's obviously so he can feel more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fine with that, and I can intrigue into a conversation. It's no problem. But like the ones who stay quiet and just look in the rearview mirror what's in the blue kind of creep me out, and I'm like,
I
just be like, why are you looking at me? Like, just keep your eyes on the road.
I'd be trying because I don't like the like wonderful day we're having. Like that shit just irks me.
Oh no, like I don't do that, but like
if you could have like a sports talk, I'll talk to you. If you talk about something that's going on in the news, like I would talk to you. That's the one lift ride when I was going to Ricky's party and like we was talking about some shit that really happened recently. We was just talking about that and it was chilling. But like other than that. Yo, did we talk about the fucking drug bust that happened in Philly?
no.
Was that last week?
Can we talk about how Chris D'Elia was in Philly and I didn't fucking know?
Where was he at?
He was at a wedding.
Yeah, small.
And that's the video, I don't know if you saw me retweet on Twitter or it was on Instagram too when his friend fell because he was drunk and he farted. And he was like, he fucking farted. That was in Philly. Because he kept saying on a podcast, he's like,
the wedding was
fell.
like here?
Yeah. He was like, he fell on the streets of Philly and he farted. And I was like,
what street?
I don't know.
You could go walk that street.
So walk that street,
That
like,
be very
it still smells like it. It's like,
I'm trying to think of like where it's nice enough that a celebrity would go to.
it was a wedding, so I'm guessing downtown.
Downtown or like I know near the steps, like the Rocky Steps, there's a joint nearby. It's kind of tough.
Yeah. So what's up with this drug bust?
You ain't hear about that?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
You're dead serious?
Didn't we mention it last week?
I think we did, bro.
I work in Abington, bro. I'm not a part of Philly no more.
Shut up! Don't.
Until somebody play him, say he not from Philly, he get all butthurt.
Until somebody puts Meek Mill on.
Feel like a crackhead. Trying to think of that. This it was like a highway. The way the jumps on the floor.
The rumble strips. They probably down Gerard and shit. They probably
hit that
did
joint
Johnny
like,
Brendo's.
You driving by yourself, you hit that joint like, shit.
Bro, that was me and my dad coming back from Florida. This boy fell asleep. I fucking woke up because of the rumble strip. This shit was like, I was like, oh, we about to die.
You wake up screaming.
I was like, oh shit.
But yeah, bro, it's like 15,000 kilos. Like 3.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. You said drug bust. It was a
What was
shipyard.
that?
It was on the boat.
Yeah, but what was on the ship?
It's still a bust.
I didn't know it was a bus. Oh, you said. I think you think saying set the bus, bro.
What? No, like I'm about to bust.
Yeah, B-U-S-T. I got you. Drug bust.
We didn't say the T more right.
So I'm saying, I'm like drug bust. I'm thinking motherfuckers getting high on the bus and drunk traveling around the city.
On SEPTA, they just not sound
I believe
like
it.
that.
I believe it though.
That's why I'm like drug bust. I believe it.
And then 2 days later, the refinery blew up in the same area that joint happened at.
Mm-hmm.
You seen that shit?
That joint was like
So the drug bust, I def heard about, and I was reading about it when I was at work.
I sent the video on Twitter to y'all.
Yo, how much was it? Was it like 1.6 million or something like that?
Something like that, but that joint was in the same yard
it was like,
as the drug bust. And on top of that, my dad worked, like since he drives trucks, he stops by there. So he was driving to work that morning and seen that shit in flames. And they didn't let him pass.
Remember, that's passing is where I went to the sex shop. It was like right across the street from there.
I don't know, man. Somebody got a 25 kill streak or something. That
was okay. The fact that I ain't hear the explosion though, because it was like 4 a.m.
Yo, this shit you said explosion and that shit, that just reminded me of like when, I think it was in that same area that shit popped up.
Remember we was at the Jones house and it smelled like eggs? It was the same place.
That's what I was thinking of.
We was on Twitter like, yo, everybody was saying the same shit. Like, yo, it don't smell like eggs out here.
It smelled like rotten eggs. Like, who the fuck farted?
Somebody busted eggs.
I heard that shit and I was just like, yo, everybody getting fired. But apparently, you know what the story was? So I believe it was like Peruvian.
The cigarette.
I believe it was like the drug bust itself. I believe it was like from Peru, and like it was in a ship, and it was never supposed to be docked in Philly. It's just they got pulled over by like police boats.
Oh, I was about to say because I was like, yo, who the drug dealer in Philly? The drug kingpin and shit. Cause
they was going somewhere else, but they got pulled over near Philly, so that was the closest dock.
Could you imagine what's gonna happen on the other side of that?
And so Coast Guard pulled motherfuckers over.
Yeah.
Somebody got their shit chopped up.
Cause you can imagine just sitting there like
15,000 kilos.
Can you imagine just the other side? Where the is my drugs?
I know it was billions of.
Bro, that shit was a lot of bread though.
You imagine
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, yo, who the hell chopper in Philly? Like, what's up? I need a job. Under the table. What's up?
Under the table. I think all them jobs under the table.
I don't think that's that's the thing though.
You get a tax deduction on that shit.
All I'm saying is there's no HR for that. So
El Chapo Incorporated.
so if you got an issue with somebody, you just kind of have to suck it up. Like, yo, I can't work these hours. I'm tired.
So you don't want to work? Puta?
So you won't work? Okay.
Bitch ass
What
pedo.
was it? The video you sent? What was it? What was it he was looking for? Who the fuck my quesadilla, Holmes?
Quesadilla, Mos. He said some shit like
I
that.
can't fucking play. What you mean? Let me explain. Go upstairs.
Yo, 91 degrees.
All right, yo. So it's 30 minutes.
You trying to cut this shit short?
For real.
Alright, yo, this has been real. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Q, etc. And Mark, where can you find your bitches?
First of all, you're gonna dress me in a nicer way. Don't touch my holes, and
Yo, my balls is hot. Come on.
dress me in a nicer way, sir.
Okay.
Mark! Where can you find you?
Marky Poo.
Thank you.
You're sticky.
Nigga, my balls are sick. You wanna feel them?
No, because mine are too. Continue.
I think we know each other long enough. So.
Alright, that's a little
So oh, now it's too funny.
That's not even a good thing. That's just hygiene.
That is true. You find Instagram, Twitter, Marky Mark. Victor, where can they find you, and etc.
Instagram and Twitter, Young Dagger Vic. I almost changed my journal last night, and I'm going to
Tell you
soon.
real to change your shit, bro.
It's fine, bro. It's the same
No,
thing
it's
on
not.
like Twitter.
No, it's not, bro.
It's the same thing on
No,
like
it's not.
Twitter.
That shit got an X underscore and a period, bro.
Ain't it AMD or something?
Yeah, it's AMD, but she put a whole underscore, an X, and a period. I told her to just make it
Little X,
simple.
big X.
God damn, she was about to
I'm
do
about to
that.
change.
Big X, little
My journal about to change soon.
period underscore
'Cause, like,
AMD underscore period X big X little X.
Young Dagger Vic I did at a party when I was like out partying.
You're high.
No, I don't smoke. I drink.
You don't have to smoke to get high.
Facts, but I don't do weed. I just sounded like you could tell by the way I said that I don't smoke. I don't do
This
weed.
guy's a fucking knock. He doesn't do weed.
So and then also like there's a XXX Tentacion reference and like I'm not the like rest in peace, but I'm not like the craziest fan. So it just seems kind of fake to have that. So I'm gonna change it to something like that's just my name.
I mean, you've always been fake, so.
I know, but like.
Why are we still prolonging
changing
this? Can we end this?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, I'm hot. Like,
Q, where can I
damn.
find you?
We already said where you can find them. We're done.
It's the heat. I'm having a heat stroke. Love y'all. See you next week. Bye.